look like Legolas from the Lord of the Rings. Like, am I Orlando Bloom now? I've actually never watched Lord of the Rings before, so I actually have no idea, but every time I do this hairstyle, like I tie half of it up, I always feel like I look like Orlando Bloom with this like whole like thingy coming out. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Guo Xiong and today I'll show you my current everyday routine. And I think this is a routine that's easy for any guys or any girls out there who wants to actually have a full face of makeup and also look just more, I guess, yourself but better for the day and for anything that you have in life, okay? Woo, Asian Ice is here. So I'll first begin with primer with Innisfree No-Sebum primer. This is really quite good. It's silicone. So I'll just focus on areas that mainly have pores and more oil, which is the T-zone, which is here and here. And with such silicone primers, you actually really want to press it in rather than rub it in, because sometimes I feel if I rub it in, it tends to ball up. And for foundation, I'll use Urban Decay All Nighter. This is perfect for my oily skin, and I actually feel like it actually lasts me long enough to actually stay on the whole day even with my oily skin. And I'll be using shade 4.5. And I'll be using my beauty blender. I'll just focus more on the area here first. My nose, which has and then just blend away. Do you guys ever get bored when you're blending your foundation? It's like, can I be done now? And so when blending foundation, occasionally I like to take my setting spray and I'm using Urban Decay All Nighter. And I just like to spritz it over my face and then use my beauty blender to buff it in, and I feel like that gives it a more sort of like natural look to it, if you will. I mean, as natural as having full face of foundation can be. And then I'll just continue buffing it. Okay, and the next step, I'll now be setting my face with the RCMA No Color Translucent Powder. This is fairly affordable and you can get it on Beautylish for about 12 USD. And you get quite a lot of products, it's like 3 ounces, and it can definitely last you quite a bit. So after setting your face, I'll move on to brows and I'll use the Innisfree brow pencil. Everything is gone now, but this is the one in ash grey, I think, if I remember correctly. Brows to me are like the most important thing, and it's like life-changing, you'll see. So if you ever have any issues with your brows, you can always go back to your beauty blender that had a bit of foundation and actually clear up your mistakes. Okay, so I'm done. If anyone ever tells you that your brows are uneven, just tell them they're sisters and not twins, so they do not have to look identical. Next, I'll move on to a bit of bronzer just because I don't want to look completely like one color from the foundation. So I want to give my face some dimension and so give it look like I've been in the sun, even though I don't like the sun. So I'm using MAC Refined Golden. This is a bit of shimmery bronzer, and it's actually quite good. And what I'm going to do today, I'm just going to lightly tap on my cheekbones, and rather than swiping it on. And you make sure you want to get your temples and get it into the hairline as well. Because I have a giant forehead, I want to make it look a bit smaller. So I'll just put it around the perimeter to make it look a bit more like backwards. And I also like to take a bit of bronzer and just lightly sweep it around the front of my face where the sun would hit to make it look like I just look a bit more healthier and more like not white, I guess. And then I use it a bit on the cheekbone. God knows on my jawline. God knows I know it because I have a double chin life. This is about it, but if you want to be a bit extra, which I am, I would always go for a bit of highlighter and a blush to make it look more complete, because I don't really like it to look very, because I feel like with foundation and bronzer it looks very earthy, like very brown, and I want to break a bit of that because sometimes it's a bit too like just like brown for me. Yeah, so I'll use the Mary-Lou Manizer. This is Mary-Lou Manizer by theBalm. It's amazing, and you can just load it on. And so pretty. And I'll just buff it in so that it doesn't look like just one spot. And I'll just like to put a bit here as well to give it a bit of dimension, a bit more lift at the top. And I also like to put a bit of highlighter here because I feel like this part of my nose is a bit flatter than the bottom part. So I just like to put it here just to give it that look that is a bit more lifted. And I'll finish it on with blush from Kylie Cosmetics. This is the Hot and Bothered blush. And I'll just use Real Techniques blush brush, and I'll just sweep it on. Just very lightly. I don't want to look too like peachy, like too baboony. So I'll just do a little just to tie the look together. More of a natural blush look, more like a I've been exercising but you know I haven't, but you know nobody needs to know. And if you really want to be extra, what I like to do is I'll just like to take the brush that I put the highlighter on, and I like to put a bit of bronzer in my eyelid because I feel like my eyelid's a bit flashy and I want to create a bit more depth, like I have a crease. So I just like to put a bit over here just to make it look like I have a bit more like something going on my eyelids, and rather than just it looking flashy and fat. And because it's the same color as the bronzer that I put, it wouldn't look too distinct and too different from my makeup look. And now to finish off, I'll use my Urban Decay All Nighter spray, and I'll just spritz it and I'll be done with this makeup look. So you guys, this completes my everyday makeup look. This is just a simple makeup that I can probably throw together in about 10 minutes if I really work on it. If you want, you can skip the highlighter and the blusher and just go with a bit of bronzer for a bit of healthy glow. And I think that's about it. I mean, it's really a simple, quick everyday look that you can do. And yeah, I'm ready to go out.